Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today I'm going to review Lancaster Bomber. Got this when Morrisons were doing a pound, so many bottles for £1. So, best of British it says, full-bodied amber ale, 4.4%, so not bad. A classic English ale, chestnut in colour, with a lovely full-bodied flavour, enriched with a wonderful late hop character. A multi-award winning ale that pays tribute to the Aura Lancaster and is quite simply the best of British beer. I mean, you've got to salute anybody that pays tribute to, you know, the heroics from World War II. You know, those, you know, men and women from not just Britain but obviously other countries, you know, saved the world from a dictator, you know, that was a total arse. So, let's give this a try. Crack it open. So, it's one of them days. I'm on the computer last night, working away, because I do my own websites. Obviously, I've got the Raggy's Beer website is actually up and running now. blog.dcemu.co.uk, and or just tap in Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits reviews and it should come up. That's if Google sorts itself out. Anyway, I'm there on the computer. Next minute is a little puff of like a little bang, and I'm thinking, what the hell's that? Computer turns itself off. I thought, oh, what was that? So, plenty of carbonation, good amber colour, nice white head. And anyway, tried to turn it on a bit later, came on, went off again. I thought, sodding hell's this? Just got home tonight, turned it on, pulled it out a bit, turned it on, turned itself off. Noticed water inside, and I thought, oh no, so the radiator cooling system has sprung a leak. So the only problem is now, has it knackered my motherboard, my graphics card and everything else up. So luckily we've got more than one computer in the house. I used to build computers, so so now I've got to mess about now, letting it dry for a day or two, and then either buying another heatsink to put on top, or taking one off one of the other computers to put it on top just for a minute or two, just to see if it fires up and boots in. If it boots into Windows, or actually boots up. If it actually boots up, then I know that I can just go and buy another heatsink. But, you know, problems you don't want when you've been at work all day. So yeah, that's quite a nice taste, you know. I've had it before, but it's one of them, you know, you never remember certain beers. That's got a very nice taste to it. Let me try and get my internet to... Let's see if it comes up now. There we go. Times you have to go back to 4G. So, I know these sites have to do it, but it's such a pain having to put your details in. So you see chestnut, you smell floral and biscuit. If I've got a blocked up nose, I can't smell a thing. Stick my nose in, shall I? You taste earthy fruit, hoppy, bittersweet balance. I certainly got the fruit, which is why it stunned me. It was really nice. Very, very pleasant fruity flavour to it, mixed in with a bit of hops, and actually quite nice. A two-time gold medal winner in the European Beer Star Awards 2007 and 2011, as well as 2 silver medals at the International Beer Challenge 2012 and the World Beer Awards in 2014. So, you know, obviously pretty damn decent. And it's made by Marstons. I thought it was. Yeah, thought it was. So we'll go on ratebeer.com. And I've just seen below, Thwaites Brewery is a regional brewery owned by Marstons. Amazing how the big companies buy out. But I suppose, you know, it's a way of protecting brands, hopefully. So, out of 5 from 407 ratings, 2.98. I don't take a lot of credence to a lot of these review ratings because... so yeah, it used to be under the Thwaites name and logo, but from 2016 got dropped. So we'll do a 2018 review. Oh, I'm not reading that. Oh, it's foreign, I couldn't read a word of it. As your run-of-the-mill amber bitter goes, this is pretty solid. Bitter hop, malt, dash of citrus, not special, but there's nothing wrong with it either. There's another one. Amber brown colour with very low white head that diminishes quickly. Like I've said before, depends on the glass. This has got the widgets in the bottom. You can see the carbonation going up. And look at the head. So check your glass out before you review, because sometimes it's your glass that's causing the issues. Aroma between toasted cereals and fresh herbs and noble hops, although generally mild. Light taste of whole cereals, caramel, rye and multi-cereal bread with some yeast. I'm not tasting bread. Definitely get the citrus and I definitely get the hops, but all these other things. Watery texture with pretty neutral taste and slightly bitter earthy finish. An easy bitter with style. See if I can get an half decent review, because just out of curiosity, see if I've got any better reviews. Ugh. Right. Someone's put a great amber ale, fantastic aroma, fantastic choice, 4.1. Yeah, but you know, try and actually give us a reason why you think it's 4.1. So, 3.8, here, that's better. A nice malty character balanced by a medium bitterness. Fairly thin texture, light carbonation with an ever so slightly astringent finish. A satisfying and classic tasting beer. Every time I have it, I enjoy it more. So yeah, I've not drank this for a long time. Not one I can remember, not one that's, you know, obviously stuck in the old brain. But very pleasant, very pleasant, very pleasant, that fruitiness and hoppiness balance, you know. It says bittersweet. You do get the bitterness and you get the sweetness of the florals. So yeah, bittersweet. So, actually had some good news today, eh? Apart from the computer blowing up and whatnot. And this is why it pays to enter these competitions on Facebook. You know, you can enter 500 and not win any. And then all of a sudden you'll win a couple. But yesterday there was one on Bargain Booze on their Facebook page. What do you like on a barbecue? And like most people, steak. I love a nice ribeye steak. Cooked medium rare with Stilton melted over the top. Just that on its own, even, I mean, I like a few mushrooms and chips with it, but you know, if I'm being honest, just that. Nice, decent Argentinian Malbec. I know France met Malbecs, and I think even Australia do nowadays. But a decent Argentinian Malbec with that, absolutely by perfection. And I posted that, and I got a message saying, please send us a private message with your details, and you've won a Soul barbecue. So I'm not sure whether that's an actual barbecue or just I've looked on, and it looks like it might be a bucket with a load of beers. So let's hope so. I'm up for that. I have. a win's a win for me. It'll just sit in the beer room, which I need to get do a bit of an upgrade this year. I've got some wallpaper. It's a bamboo. I think it's bamboo. Is it a seafront? I think it's actually a beach rather. It's a beach that I'm going to put on this wall, and it should look absolutely spot on. I just wish when I built this that I'd remembered where the chuffing beams are, so I can actually hang the TV on the wall. But I can't, and you can't hang the beam. You can't hang it without. It's got to be on a beam because obviously to support the weight. So kind of knackered myself there, but hey-ho, you win some, you lose some. So yeah, started off. I thought that was really good when I started it. Yeah, all the way down. It's amazing how some beers that you don't think nothing of. I didn't really have an opinion. I wasn't really bothered about reviewing it, to be honest. I just pulled it out and I thought, well, I've got to get it done because you can't keep reviewing all your favourites, otherwise, then you get left with about 100 beers that you don't really like anymore. And but yeah, a good Marstons beer. Well happy with it. Good carbonation, even still got a head on it. So to anybody who reviews, and make sure that you've got a glass with the, I think it's like a printed thing on the bottom which causes carbonation. It's not actually a widget, because you get widgets in Guinness cans and John Smith's cans that give it all that frothiness as it comes out, and then it disappears. But yeah, absolutely spot on. A really good amber bitter. I don't know why the reviews are as they are, but I go on what I see, and some of my favourite beers I've given a rather poor rating because they just didn't do much. They just weren't there anymore. The flavour, whether they've lost the flavour, whether it was the brew was not good that day. Sometimes I'm gonna start reviewing the odd beers, re-reviewing at some stage anyway. I mean, I'm on 126 now, or something along them lines. So out of 5, I'm going to give that a good about 4.3 rather, not 3. 4.3 out of 5. I really enjoyed that. It was good. It wasn't a top 10 beer for me, but it was a good beer. Enjoyed it. I'd have another one. I'm happy with that. Right. I need to find one of my old laptops to rob a hard drive out of. Thanks for watching. See you soon.